What? What? The steering wheel. Let's see if it... Whoa. Looks like the steering wheel moves. So it would seem... Didn't? No. I definitely inspected this thing, didn't I? Like several times, in fact. I noticed something else as well. What's that? Well, when you move this wheel, the compass also moves. What do you mean? I mean, when you move the wheel, the compass moves. I don't really know how else to explain it. The ship, it's moving. Tricked you, didn't I? The wheel and the compass must be connected to one another somehow. Do you think that's important? Probably. Well, let's try turning it again. Oh, boy. Ah, boy. I see. Okay. I really, truly, in my heart of hearts, thought that I had already inspected this, but okay, all right. Hey, as long as I've made something work. Okay, so southwest, southwest, northwest, east, north. Oh, butts. Do you think I could write this down at all? That'd be really handy if I could do that. Yeah. In fact, I'm totally going to do that. Hang on a second. Just a moment here. Hang on. I request assistance. Okay, so we need... Okay, we need... South. West. I mean, Junpei has a little pad of paper he can write on. Why can't I? All right, then. Southwest. Northwest. East. North. Okay. All right, let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. All right, I swear I saw something that had directions on it. Maybe if I enter the directions in that order, that's the goal. All right, so first things first, we want to go south. South. Okay, now we want to go to the west. Ow. All right, now we want to go to the southwest. There you go. Now we want to go to the northwest. Wha-bam. And then we want to go to the east. Shababa. And finally, we want to go just straight up to the north. Like so. Why did it... I hit the button. I hit the button! Nothing is happening. Junpei, this is almost certainly one of Zero's puzzles. There must be... Yeah, okay, hang on. Perhaps something with points on the compass on it? Yeah, could you let me try one more time, please? Ugh. I hit the button and it didn't stop for some reason. That was weird. All right, south. Okay. Now we want to go west. Okay. Now southwest. Boom. Okay. Then the northwest. One more time with feeling. Hup. Okay. Then we want to go all the way to the east. Like so. And then we head to the north. There. What the? The handle came off. Oh. Well, that's weird. Stooping so low, are you, Zero? Well, all right then. Hey, a handle is a handle. That's what I need. Weird. I don't know why the button was so weird on that one. Anyway, handle time. So, I sure hope this handle fits. Yes, it does fit. Excellent. That should allow us to operate the engine order telegraph. Let's give it a shot. Except let's not, because I need the thing. No, I need the thing. Nothing's happening. No, I don't think so, because, yeah, take a look over there above the door to the chart room. Wait, what? No, yeah, I already have all that. Hang on. Ship's log. No. Nautical chart. Okay, time for the notepad again. All right, full. And then half. Slow. Full. Half. And dead. Stop. There we go. All right, let's go. That's not cheating, is it? It surely can't be. All right, let's... I mean, if I was actually in the escape room, I'd have the dang thing right there that I could look at the whole time. Anyway, okay, so... Full. There you go. Then we want half. Then we want slow. Then we want full. Then we want... Huh. Well, it says half. Okay. Then it says dead. That's dead slow. I'm not really sure about that one. Dead. Oh, dead slow. Oops. And then stop. Ta-da! Huh? Well, that's weird. I thought I put in the right speed. Did I mess up? No, I don't think so. Look, something's happened on the back wall of the wheelhouse. Yeah, you're right. Well, let's check it out. Something coming up on the thing? Yeah! All right, what do we got here? El Paso! There's something on the wall that looks kind of like an arrival board. There are a whole bunch of words on the left side of the display. What the hell is this? I don't know, but I get my glasses checked is what I need because I can't make up a lot of those words. There are names of ports across the world. Imagine it showing us the ship's route. You know, just like the ones you might see at an airport. Departing XX carrier, XX flight, XX at XXOO. You know, all that business like that. I get it. Does look like those are the names of all the ports along the ship's route. Looks like only one of those has a time on it, though. The time in the last line, right? 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh! Perhaps that's the arrival time? 10 seconds past 3. I can do that. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Once I remember what button is what. Yeah, hang on. Yo, stopwatch. A broken pocket watch. I can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. Yeah, cool. 10 seconds past 3, please. 10 seconds past 3, please. Okay. Digital scoreboard or something like that. On the left side, it's got the names of the ports that ships at along. Oh, I'm holding up the stopwatch now. It's got the names of the ports that ships along its route. The last line says 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. That must be the estimated time of arrival at the final port. Oh, perhaps. Oh, what's he doing? Excuse me, Junpei. Hey, he just took my pocket watch. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Stop rooting around in my stuff. Just trust me. It should be fine now. Well, thanks for giving me the pocket watch back, but you don't need to look so smug about it. Let's see what he... Oh, he moved the hands. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, so you changed it to match the final arrive time. Ace nodded slowly. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot. And that I most assuredly will. And boom! Let's go! It's like some sort of lock. It's got a weird-shaped indentation on it, and I'm gonna slap it in. Hell yeah! It says open now. Good work. Seems you were successful. Well done, Junpei. Hey, Clother! Get your ass in here, girl! What? Look, unlock the door. Now we can get out of this room. Oh. Well, let's go then. Clover. Clover doesn't want any of this. Alrighty. Okay, alright. Other than that one mild stumbling block of having to click on the wheel, even though I already felt like I really feel like I had. I'm gonna have to look over the footage or something. Weird. Anyway, other than that, that went okay.
It's far too narrow to be called one.
Aren't all hallways narrow? They found themselves in a small space outside of the wheelhouse. On their left was a wooden door.
This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go.
Junpei pushed it open and stepped into the room beyond.
Wow.
It was full of all manner of turn-of-the-century electronic equipment.
Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before. Huh? Wait, this one is...
One smaller machine had a metal bar that ended in a circular handle. Ace seemed to recognize it.
Ah, yes. A telegraph key. These were used to transmit Morse code a long time ago.
I really get the feeling that we're probably not going to be able to use this. He turned and slowly took in the room.
This must be the communication office.
Across the room from the door they entered through was another door.
And that door?
A metal plaque was nailed to it. It read, Captain's Quarters.
Huh.
Oh.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
I doubt. Ace swallowed. Junpei could feel his hands begin to sweat. Only Clover seemed unaffected.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
She walked up to the door and put her hand on the knob. It opened easily, and without so much as pause, she walked in. Junpei and Ace followed. The first thing they saw... Oh. Was a man on the floor covered in blood. Wearing a bracelet? I mean, it would make there's a degree of sense to be made that the original owner of the ship would be dead, but why does he have a bracelet? Junpei felt his body seize up, his mouth went dry, and he felt very, very cold. The blood in his veins slowed to a crawl, and his heart tightened like a fist.
Not again.
This was the third time he'd seen the horror of death laid out before him in a less than 9-hour time frame. He didn't think it was something he could stand to see much more of. Still, he had begun to accept that whatever it was that he saw, whatever happened to him, was beyond his control, and whatever force controlled him was driven by a determination that he could not hope to match.
Damn.
A sense of helplessness, of desperation washed over him. It left behind a feeling of utter emptiness that wormed its way through his body like acid.
No. Wait. We didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive.
Okay, yeah, sure, definitely. Fueled by that spark of hope, Junpei ran to the man's body, and his heart fell. No, he's super dead. When he touched his hand to his neck,
No pulse.
his pupils had dilated and he wasn't breathing.
He's dead.
Jim.
Damn. If only we knew how it happened.
Junpei lifted the man's already stiff body, and there was a deep red wound on his chest.
These wounds. I wonder what killed him.
Junpei did not have to wonder long.
It must have been this.
A freaking axe? Goddamn. For lying next to the corpse was an axe. The entire blade of it was drenched in bright red blood. From the shape of the man's wound, there could be no doubt that it had been made by the axe. Junpei looked at the body again. A lake of blood stretched out around it. He was wearing the clothes of a ship's captain, although they were stained with blood.
His clothes.
Why did it get to the bracelet already?
Captain. Does that mean this guy was Zero?
Doubt. On his left hand was a bracelet. The number on the bracelet was 0. Oh.
Bracelet 0.
It was only then that Junpei noticed the stench of blood that filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There was nothing else for him to say. It was too simple, too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have thought it a joke.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right.
Immediately tossing me back into another one of these, huh? Absolutely no rest. No rest. All right, fine. I guess I sort of did okay on the last one. In theory, that might be the case here too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay. Well, bloody chair. There's blood on the chair. Snake love chairs. Do you think this was the dead guys? Yeah, probably. There's blood on the chair. Kind of creeping me out with all this chair blood. There's something metallic on top of the table. Hey, is that a music box? Well, let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. There's a little music box on this table. Oh, probably wanted to more officially go over there. Okay. Music box! Oh, it's one of those old music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? The pins on the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are the pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you? It seems likely. But I'm gonna need a tool or something to do that. Small table. It's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. There's always something special about everything. A bed. There's nothing in it. Or is there? Nothing suspicious here. Or is there? All right, well, I tried. Also, oh God, what is this mess? A camcorder. Looks like it's pointed at the door. Well, the power's on. Why would someone want to videotape a door? I don't know, to see the code or something? Also, she's suddenly a lot more talkative. Let's see, no dice. Doesn't matter what I push on here, it's not working. I don't think the power's on. Dang. All right. All right, well, here's a bunch of monitors. The screen shows what's going on in a small room somewhere that I don't recognize. Okay, well, what about this one? The screen shows the big hospital room. That one shows the central staircase on C deck. Don't recognize that one. The room on the screen looks real fancy. That screen showing what's happening at the central staircase on B deck, and that's just a random hallway on this one. All right, you say it's random, but is it truly? Oh God, what's this mess? What's the deal with this? Some kind of code? There are 4 rows of numbers and letters. They all start with a 0 and end with 8, F, N, or V, respectively. Maybe this has something to do with the number bases? Number bases? Oh God, why? Oh God, I hate everything about whatever this is. A numerical system chart found in the captain's quarters. 10 is base 10, is written as A in hexadecimal. Therefore, 11 is B, 12 is C. Oh God, stop making numbers letters and letters numbers. Numbers are numbers, just let them be numbers. Ah! This chart showed the rules for each numerical system. Okay, cool. Well, maybe if we're lucky, this is a red herring and literally means nothing, and we don't have to care about it. That's what I'm gonna go with until proven otherwise. Anything else? A drawer, nothing inside. Can't even look at that one. All right. Wow, I can only look at these 2 walls? Junpei, where are you going? I was gonna pop over to the communications office and talk to Ace. You're gonna leave me alone in here? I left you alone in that other room. You could, stay here with me a little longer. There's still lots of places we haven't looked. I doubt that. They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. Okay, can I use them to operate other thing? A window? I think this camera records to a hard drive, but it doesn't look like this one's recording anything. What do you mean? It's just sending whatever it sees to something. What does it see? The door. So this is the exit, huh? Don't even really have to try this door to know that it's locked. And yet I did anyway. Okay. What is the haps here? Yep, looked at all that. Didn't look at this yet. There's a bunch of weird buttons on here. They probably switched what you see on the screens. Do you know how to work this thing? I can poke at it till I do. Well, why don't we just press one of these? Like this one. Oh, I see. Well, I guess it does change the... What the hell is this? Z. Huh. Junpei snorted with grim humor for the second time since he'd come into this room. The 4 screens along the bottom had a single letter each spelling out...
C-E-R-O, huh? It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think?
He turned to Clover, who was standing next to him. Clover nodded.
Nothing.
Okay, suddenly you've decided to become less talkative. Weird. It seemed that she cared about little. Of course, Junpei could hardly blame her, given the strain she was surely under. Junpei was somewhat surprised she had responded at all. Still, he had to ask. He gestured towards the corpse.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
Clover shook her head weakly.
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah, right.
I know it's important to figure out who this guy is, but don't you think we should figure out how to get out of here first?
But...
Please, I don't want to waste any more time.
We are running low on us, that much is true. Clover looked miserable, as if she could start crying at any moment. Junpei just didn't have the heart to tell her no.
Right. Sure thing.
Was his mind playing tricks on him? Junpei wondered. For a moment, he could have sworn he'd seen Clover smile. Okay. Anyway, isn't this the door on the screen, the one right behind us? You're right. So whatever that camera sees is sent to this screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? What about... No! What about this? There's nothing on the monitor except for words, just static. Is that what they're calling it? That's static? I don't think that's static. There's an R on the screen. All right, well, what if I poke at the monitor thingy again? Let's see what happens if I flip one of these switches. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. Oh, well, that's convenient. All right, well, can I go in here now? I can! She's totally cool with me going through this way now. Hey! Small screwdrivers. Nice. All right, the screwdriver ought to make short work of this music box. It's a cylinder. Looks to be a cylinder for a music box. There are a number of pins and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. Huh. If you say so. And hey, a thing! Ink! A bottle of ink! It's filled with ink! Wow, who would have guessed? That's crazy. None in the drawer anymore. Alright. It's an old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works. Very few do. It's an old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here, except for the suspicious parts. Let's see. Oh, okay. Just making sure this is all connected, and it is. Pair of headphones. Can't hear anything. Guess whatever they were connected to doesn't work anymore. Oh boy. It's a telegraph key, a machine for transmitting Morse code. I tried sending an SOS earlier because of course I know how to do that. I doubt that did anything. Zero would never make it that easy. So you think it's broken? No, it works. I'm just not sure if it actually transmits anything outside of the ship. Huh. Alright, telegraph key. Ace says you use it to send messages in Morse code. Alright, here's hoping the game doesn't expect me to know Morse code. Hey, Ace, look. It's a model of a steam train. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Yeah, I don't know either. That doesn't look anything like a train. Hey, Ace, look. It's a monkey with glasses. Or did you arrive at that conclusion? What? The cable that comes out of this thing is connected to the desk. What does that mean? It looks as though that drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole, though. An electric lock, perhaps. Take a look at the left side of the drawer. There's some cables over there. That must mean that there's paper over here. It's blank. Nothing written on it. Well, that can't be true. Unless, I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder? Yes, yes, it all makes sense now. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across a piece of paper, and if I'm right, the ink should. Of course. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna pretend that I did any of that on purpose. It just kind of worked out that way. All right, well. Let's, go ahead and do that then. All right, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter, apparently. If I do this right, something will happen. I feel like I am the dumbest lucky person ever. All right, if I do this right, something will happen, I hope. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, God, Oh, that's not too hard. Okay, I can do that. I'm not sure, what? No, what? No, why did it do that? Hey, Junpei, what's the matter? You can do better than that. My hand slipped. I tapped. I don't know what that happened. Yes, I know how to operate at the dot, which is red as dead as the... I was doing just fine. Get off my ass. Get off my entire ass. I ain't got time for any of this. Okay. There we go. I do wonder what this actually is saying, though. There. I wonder if you're able to do the puzzles like this. Like, say, I replayed the game, but I didn't actually, like, get the Morse code thing, but I knew it anyway. Like, if I put in that exact sequence, if it would have still worked. I'm curious. That's the last one, and yes! Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. Alright. And... it's a thing! A red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down and picked it up.
Looks like there's something on the cover.
I don't see anything on the cover other than some wrinkly ricks.
A-L-L-I-C-E.
That's not the cover, that's the spine, Junpei. I don't even read books and I know that much.
But isn't it supposed to say all ice?
Why is it supposed to say all ice?
This doesn't have a space between the L and the I.
Why would it say that?
Are they saying that A-L-L-I-C-E is a single word?
It was an interesting thought, but it left Junpei's mind quickly as he opened the file. I have no idea what that's about. What lay inside was far more interesting and far more confusing. Ah, hieroglyphics. Fun. Each page was covered with strange characters. They looked like tiny drawings of birds, snakes, insects, horned animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. There were many pages in the file, and each was full of these strange symbols.
What the hell is this?
It's hieroglyphics. How do you not know what those are? Have you never seen a single fictionalized interpretation of ancient Egypt? They have them all over the dang place. I say that because, you know, you're a dumb kid, you watch a cartoon, hey, this is Egypt, look at all these hieroglyphics, whoa, you know that thing. It's much more likely than actually knowing any real legitimate hieroglyphics that you could find in the real world. I don't know anything about that. Anyway, he didn't realize he'd spoken out loud until Ace looked over him at him.
They're hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Hieroglyphs? And what's hieroglyphics? Huh. Anyway.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
No, ancient Japan.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
I don't know. You knew how to send out an SOS in Morse code.
What the hell?
Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just 1 or 2 pages that were covered in the strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them.
Whoa, the whole thing's like that.
Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with them. He made to close the file. And something fell out.
Huh? What's this?
Well, then he didn't really look at every single page now, did he? He would have noticed. He bent down and picked it up.
Oh, a key card.
Nifty. There was a symbol on it that reminded Junpei of the symbols of the Saturn and Mercury key cards. I believe this is the Mars? Yes? Because it's the male symbol. That's Mars, right? I'm not sure. This one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
That's not how it's pronounced, and you know it. Junpei looked over to see Ace examining the card. In addition to the Uranus symbol, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then.
Wow!
Is the bottom deck a library? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now.
All right, he gripped the key card tighter and shoved it deep into his pocket, where Ace will inevitably try to rip it out. That's kind of how he does. Anyway, new material has been added to the file screen. What? Why? Information about Alice. I mean, that's what I'm going with. All the pages are filled with hieroglyphs. Very strange, very strange. Very, very, very strange. Anyway, what's this? There's a key in this drawer. I guess it was hidden under the red file. Well, the gimme. Never seen a key looks like this before. A key with a leather case? It isn't metal. I guess it would be ceramic. Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit it? No. Can't say that I have. Junpei, what are you doing? We searched the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. In fact, don't you think it would be wise to investigate the captain's quarters? I think we ought to check both rooms, don't you? Yeah. All right. Some kind of lock. I mean, here's a keyhole. Let's see if shaking it gets us anywhere. No dice. Maybe it opens up this camera? Looks like whatever the camera sees shows up behind it. So I put my hand here in front of it. Shows up in the middle of the top screen back there. You got a short lifeline, Junpei. Hey, mind your own business. What? Okay, I don't know what that was about. The control panel for the electronic lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole in the bottom right. Ah, maybe the key I got earlier. Boom. Sweet, just had to put that key in and now it's on. Junpei, look, there's a minus sign on the screen. There's 8 of them. That probably means we've got to put in 8 digits. Ugh. Do you think you can figure it out? I don't know if I can, but I kind of have to. 8 digits, huh? Once I put in the 8-digit number, I just press E to enter. And if I mess up, I guess I just press C. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Damn! All right, I'm all out of ideas. What's the passcode? Pretty sure I've searched every part of this room by now. This is stupid. Like really stupid, but 0? I didn't think so. I mean, I just looked over, you know, and I see 0, and I'm like, no. I didn't think that was gonna work. All right, I think that's probably used to be a door. Nobody's going through it as long as the metal plate's there, though. Well, even without the metal plate, the desk's in the way. A clock? A clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. A little surprised that the time is wrong then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. Damn. Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. I know, man. Well, no, obviously it wasn't. It was clearly more of a rhyme. A chair. It's a chair. If I sit in it, will you let me be chairman? No. Oh. It's a chair. Nothing exciting going on there. Now I'm rhyming. How would a man such as I discover the secret key code necessary to get the hell out of here? I mean, my brain wants to tell me that the camera, like, recorded what the digits were. I wonder why this camera is pointed at the door. Well, the feed from it being piped to the screens behind us, it's gotta mean something. Yeah, like, obviously. I wonder why this screen just shows the exit. I mean, it's just a door. I know, right? The 4 on the bottom just say 0. The exits. And those 4 letters. Maybe... Okay, come on, explain it to me like I'm stupid. But it's something to do with the bottom monitors. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a Z on this one. With the other screen, it spells 0. I wonder, why is there only 1 letter per monitor? If they wanted to say 0, they really only needed 1 monitor for that, you know? But why? Maybe there's a reason why the letters are displayed individually? So it's not really 0, it's Z-E-R-O. I mean... Okay, my best guess is like, okay, so 25 letters of the English alphabet, Z, 25, 25, that gives you 7. Is that what I'm going for here? E would be what? I hope it's not that. C-E-R-E-O. Z-E-R-E-O. Yep. Yes. 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 Very cool. Very cool. Nothing on it but static. Yes. This is very interesting. I think it might have something to do with the bottom monitors. Okay, but here's the thing. Even if I'm right, then it doesn't really matter because I need 8 digits. And I mean, E would be A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, that'd be a 5. And then, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Okay, so O is 15. That's 2, 3, 5. P, Q, R. R would be 18. So that would be like 25, 5, 18, 15? Should I be writing this down? I'm not 100% sure. Hang on. It sounds stupid as hell to me, but 25, 5, 18, 15? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 numbers? Huh. If just E was something. Okay, well, maybe if I look at it from a different perspective and think it's 05? That's my best guess. This doesn't really sound like the way that it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. So 25, 05, 18, 15? How's that? No. Well, it was worth a shot. Wrong again. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find a list of numbers and letters? Don't you think that might be a clue? Oh. Oh! Oh, yeah. Wait, 14 is E. Oh, did I? Wait, why would 14 be E? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, hang on. I had a right-ish idea. It wasn't entirely correct, but that wasn't the stupidest idea I've had ever. And okay, hang on. Okay. So if 14 is E, so there you go. Okay. But then Z, oh God, what would Z be in that instance? Okay, so then, okay, think it through. It would be what I had before, but plus 10. So then Z would instead be 35. Right? Yeah, okay. And then it would be 18, so it'd be 28. And then it wouldn't be 15, it would be 25. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's try. Okay, 35, 14, 28, 25. How about that? No. Damn. I must have miscounted something. Okay, I'm definitely on the right track at least. Hey, Junpei, look at the letters on the monitor. Don't you think that's weird? You think maybe the letters in the list have something to do with each other? Yeah, freaking duh. Okay, give me a second. I'm just counting and doing the numbers wrong. I just need to painstakingly count this out in my head and use my hands, because again, I am not good at crap like this. Okay, yeah, no, I just counted them wrong. Okay, let's try again. This time, I got the first two right, at least. Okay, yep, okay, thank you. Yep, don't care. Moving on. 30, 35, 14, instead this time 27, 24. There we go. Okay. I had trouble, yes, but I'm going to feel this tiniest bit proud of myself that I was at least able to sorta figure out the general idea. I mean, I guess I really shouldn't, because, I mean, the game gave you a thing and it said, oh, remember the hexadecimal numbers and all that crap. The reason I didn't know that's what it was called, hexadecimal. I didn't know that was what the letter number thing meant, so I didn't. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm not proud at all. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, it worked. Good job, Junpei. Excellent. You seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei. All right, let's go. Okay. I done it. Good job, me. Good job. They stepped out of the captain's quarters and into another hallway. The hallway stretched out in front of Junpei for a bit before turning left like a great backward L.
All right, let's go.
Junpei rounded the corner and took off down the straightaway. He ran so far away, and ran. And at the end of the hallway was
the next door.
A door. He made straight for it.
A piece of paper.
He was nearly halfway to it when he noticed a piece of paper in the middle of the floor. He jogged in place. Junpei skidded to a halt. He dropped down to his hands and knees, quickly tore the paper off of the floor.
Map of the ship's interior for A-Deck.
Neat.
What's wrong?
I found a map. Ace, slightly slower by virtue of his advanced age, he can't be any more than like 50, had finally caught up to Junpei.
I found a map for this floor.
He showed Ace what he snatched from the wall. He looked at it long enough to determine what it was and
I
nodded.
see.
With that, he began running again past Junpei.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Little bit.
I should keep this, though.
Junpei shoved the map into his pocket and got up to follow Ace. But something stopped him.
Where's Clover?
Yeah, of course she's not following. He turned around. Clover was nowhere to be seen.
What the hell is she up to?
Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off back the way he'd come. As he stomped around the corner, he saw her. She was standing in front of the door to the captain's quarters, her hand on the doorknob.
Clover!
Huh?
As Junpei watched, she closed it gently and quietly.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
That's suspicious.
What do you mean, nothing?
Clover had unconsciously put her hands over the pockets of her jacket, as if trying to hide something.
What the hell is that?
What?
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... I wonder...
What the hell?
Come on, we gotta hurry.
With that, Clover ran straight past a somewhat confused Junpei. As she did, he caught a glimpse of her back.
Huh? Clover, what's that on your back?
Sticking up from her collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick.
A stick? Hey, Clover, what the hell's that thing on your back?
She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared.
Is she ignoring me? For crying out loud.
Junpei did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later and ran off after Clover. The only thing I could possibly think of... Did she bring the axe? If she did, why is she hiding it? Junpei pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a large set of stairs.
Stairs. Huh. So this is where it ends up, just like it says on the map.
I also see a door down there. And it was just what he expected to see after reading the map. His I see after reading the map himself meant that Ace had probably realized the same.
Ace, did he head down?
He put his hand on the handrail and leaned over to look down.
Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
And not just Ace. Santa, June, Seven, and Lotus as well.
Really?
Let's join them.
Junpei and Clover glanced at each other and hurried down the stairs. They reached B. Oh, I thought this was a new room. It's not. They reached B deck at the same time. Well, we got a key card.
Jumpy, Clover.
Jun's face was excited. Something had happened. That much Junpei could tell by simply looking at
What's
her.
up?
Given their situation, he was not inclined to be excited about sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself.
We found it.
Found what?
The 9 door?
We found it.
The 9 door?
What did you find?
The last door.
Thank you.
We found door 9.
You could have said that the first time.
What?
Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Fine by me. 7 turned and jogged off down the stairs.
Well, if that's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
The rest followed.
Jumpy, we finally made it.
I don't know. Oh, what? I don't remember making a choice. Huh. Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's finally time.
Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe they'd really done it, at least not just yet. Still, if everyone said that it was door 9, then it probably
Reach
was.
the end.
Doesn't that mean we still have to, like, leave some people out? A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins so he could feel his legs shaking. And he could, or rather. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny that the prospect of escape was an exciting one.
Something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind.
Which is a bit of a problem.
2 people. Is there a way?
Junpei looked over at the clock.
4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Why does your... Why does your thing have it as 2, the number? That's weird. Santa's voice jolted Junpei out of his review?
Let's go, Jumpy.
Review? I don't know. June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could.
Yeah.
Junpei followed. And they were quiet for a while until... They had just reached C deck when Clover spoke.
Hey, what about door 2?
What about door 2? Everyone else stopped. They all turned to look at Clover. But we found door 9, so who cares? 7 spoke.
What about door 2?
Door 2 is the only one we didn't... We haven't gone through it, I mean.
Yes, that is true.
Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean?
So what? We found door 9. We don't need any of the other doors.
What's the point? Huh? What's the point in going to door 9? We can't all go through it, right?
Yeah.
Then we should do what we have to do before we go any further. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first. You know?
I mean, she's not wrong. The metaphor fits.
Or what? You think all 7 of us should go to door 9? And then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go?
I mean, that would suck.
Do we really want to do that again? Who knows? If we check out door 2, maybe we'll find something. Maybe we can find a way to get all of us out.
I doubt that immensely.
Huh. I don't know what might be in there. We may not find anything. But don't you think it'd be better to at least have a look? I mean, am I wrong? Does that sound wrong to you guys?
I mean, nobody's saying no.
Yeah, you do have a point.
The others nodded in agreement.
The last time I checked the clock, it was 4:30. It's not like we've got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look.
You're right. Let's go take a look at door 2.
If and we must. If and we must. And we're back in front of the elevator. Here nearby was the large
The
hospital room.
elevator can take us down to door 2.
Who shall go then?
Not me. I've done enough for today.
Let's see.
Me. I'm going.
Then June, 7, and I need to go with her.
June 7. Santa. Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, why do you get to...
I don't mind. We'd only waste time arguing over it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jumpy, I'm okay too.
See?
Can we just go now?
Fine.
All right, let's get going. I'll see you later.
Okay. Be careful.
They climbed into the elevator, and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. It was an awkward time. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke.
Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me?
Go with you? Well, I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Well, I'm a mother. Would that be a problem for you?
Are you actually oldish? Like 30-something at most. Anyway, that's not what he meant.
That wasn't what I meant to... I was hoping you would come with me.
Seriously, though. I was kidding.
Were you, though?
So, where was it you wanted to take me?
There's something I wanted to show you.
Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough?
Well, it's not like that. Once I've shown Lotus, I'll show you.
Really?
Of course.
Why does it have to be one at a time?
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Thanks, Junpei. Are you coming, Lotus?
Fine. Doesn't look like they're going to be back anytime soon. I might as well go and see whatever it is you think is so important.
Thank you. Well then, shall we go?
And now I am alone. Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared into the hallway on the left. Many moments later, time seemed to drag as Junpei waited for the others to return.
They're so slow. And what's keeping Ace and Lotus?
Suddenly, the elevator opened. With nobody in it? Oh. A single person stood there.
Clover! I guess you're the first one back.
It was only Clover inside. He didn't see the rest. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposely stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her.
Where's everybody else? What happened?
She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei.
Where are Ace and Lotus?
Oh, Ace said he wanted to show Lotus something, so they went into that hallway.
Junpei explained what had happened.
Oh, then they went over there?
Her voice was small and timid.
Yeah, I think so.
He repeated his earlier question.
So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you?
Why do I have an unbelievably uneasy feeling in my gut?
You really want to know?
Oh, I really don't think I do. There was something wrong with her smile.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Here, let me show you.
Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet.
Huh?
He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings.
Bracelets. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Junpei collapsed.
No. No way. No way. This has got to be some kind of joke. This can't be real.
Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest and his hands shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces.
3, 7,
and
6.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0.
Clover? What did you do?
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the parasitic wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
But why?
Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold.
Revenge for my brother.
What? You think June, Seven, and Santa killed Snake?
He was forced into door 3 and murdered. You need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were the 2 that opened that door with him?
I don't know. What made you think it was any of those 3?
It could only have been Santa and Seven. That's I killed them.
But why? Why did you kill June?
Because she tried to protect them. She was in my way. She had to die too.
Jesus Christ.
No. No.
Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself from what had to be a dream.
No. No.
It couldn't be real, it just couldn't.
Hey, Junpei.
He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Ah! Alright, well, I'm sufficiently unnerved. Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask made from stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human.
Let's go.
Her hand reached out toward him.
Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship.
What the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door,
Yes, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this...
Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
That's...
It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0. 0.
the 0 bracelet. You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh God! Not only did she is gone. No, that wasn't. No, it wasn't Axe. She's been going crazy, chopping people parts up. Oh God!
Oh, this? This is... See? You get it now? If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us. See? So let's go. Come on. Hurry up.
I don't like this at all. She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon, but there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her? She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love?
Junpei.
Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep, so deep Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack and his heart began to melt.
Junpei.
The hand she was offering him. It looked so soft, so inviting.
Clover.
I think Junpei's brain is breaking. Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers.
Yeah?
Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, then screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually his movement slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover.
Thanks, Junpei. I'm just gonna borrow this, okay?
Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Yeah, I suppose you could call it that, wouldn't you? Achievement unlocked, let me ask you a question. What the actual hell, Steam? You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen? Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. I see. Would you like to save the info you obtained during this playthrough? After saving, the game will restart from the beginning. Please... Oh, okay. Ah, that's what those are. Locked? So I can't... I can't go back to this?
All right, let's go.
No. I can. I just... Huh. Okay, well, I need a little break. When we come back, let's maybe try and get a better ending. Yeah. I'll see you all then. That was disturbing.